Hello children, in this lesson we are going to learn how to do subtraction of two numbers which are representing lengths in meter and centimeter in decimal. But before that, let's take some simple problems without decimals. Let's say you have 8 meters of cloth in your shop and a customer buys 5 meters of cloths. How much cloth is spending with you in the shop? Let's try to find out. So we write meter at the top and we write 8 meter minus 5 meter because we had 8 meter in the beginning and 5 meter is sold. So we do minus in means subtraction. So 8 meter minus 5 meter, and in the answer also we write meter here. So 8 minus 5 is 3. So we have 3 meter of cloth remaining in the shop. It's like a simple single digit subtraction problem. Only thing is there is a unit of measurement which we keep it consistent in meter here, meter, meter here. Let's take another problem. Let's take little larger number now. 28 meter minus 13 meter. And just like any other two digit subtraction, we write the ones position below ones position of both the numbers and the tens position below tens position. So 28 meter minus 13 meter, underline. The answer would be 8 minus 3. We start from the ones position. 8 minus 3 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 15 meter. Right? Sounds simple? Now let's take a problem with centimeter. 83 centimeter minus 44 centimeter. We just write again the two numbers just right below each other and the units also below each other, and the same unit we keep. We don't mix one number with meter and another with centimeter. We either take a problem with both numbers with meter or both number with just centimeter. So centimeter below centimeter, and then we write it like this. The answer is also centimeter. So 3 minus 4. As we saw in our two digit subtraction lesson with borrowing, 3 minus 4 cannot be done, right? Because you can't take away a bigger number from a smaller number. So what do we do in that case? We do borrowing. 3 tells to its neighbor 8, can you give me a 1? 8 says, sure, I can give you a 1, but then I will be reduced by 1. So 8 becomes 7 and the 1 is lent by 8 to 3. So 3 becomes 1, 3, 13. Now we can easily do 13 minus 4 because this 13 is greater than 4. Previously it was just 3, that's why we borrowed a 1. So it became 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. Now we come here, 7 minus 4 is 3. So 83 centimeter minus 44 centimeter is equal to 39 centimeter. Remember, the units have to be consistent and same. Now let's take a problem which is having meter as well as centimeter. Let's say we had 2 meter and 50 centimeter, and of that we want to take away or reduce or subtract 2 meter 20 centimeter. So we write meter at the top and centimeter on the next to it and put a dotted line below it, and then we write the number representing meter on the left side, both the numbers one below each other, and the same thing also for the centimeter. And now we start doing a subtraction just like a 3 digit subtraction. There are 3 digits here, 3 digits here. And you start from the rightmost digit and you subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 2 is 3, 2 minus 2 is 0. So the answer of this problem is 0 meter and 30 centimeter is remaining, right? So what we have done is taken a problem initially with just meters, then we took a problem with just centimeter, and now we took a problem with meter as well as centimeter. And we have two digits here. And why are there two digits in centimeter? Because we know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. And how many zeros are there in 100? 2 zeros. So we have two positions after the dotted line to represent the centimeter from 0 to 99. If it becomes 100 centimeter, it moves to meter, right? So that's why 2 digits only. Let's take another problem. 35 meter and 61 centimeter minus 27 meter and 48 centimeter. Sounds big, but it's very simple, children. If you know 4-digit subtraction, that's what we are going to do. We are going to start from the rightmost digit and going from here to this side. 1 minus 8, we cannot do it because 8 is greater than 1, so we do a borrow. So 6 becomes 5, 1 comes here. 11 minus 8, 1 became 11, so 11 minus 8 is 3. Now we come to the next position. 5 minus 4 is 1. Then we go to the next position, which is 5 minus 7. Oops, we cannot do it because 7 is greater than 5. So we do a borrow. To its left neighbor, 3 becomes 2. 1 comes here. 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7 is 8. This position, 2 minus 2 is 0. So we started from rightmost position and keep going left, 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 and keep doing just a single digit subtraction. And if the number above is smaller than the number below, we do a borrow to it from its left neighbor. So the answer here is 8 meter and 13 centimeter. Now let's take a problem with decimal. We have replaced this dotted line with the actual decimal point. 7.40 meter minus 1.30 meter. And in the answer also we write point here. So how do we do it? 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. So the answer is 6.10 meter. So remember, we write the same unit here. We go from the rightmost position and keep going left and left and left, and we ensure decimal point is below decimal point. The number of units after decimal point are 2 units because 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So 7.40 meter is nothing but 7 meter and 40 centimeter. Let's take another problem. Let's say we have 85.00 meter minus 48.65 meter. So how do we do it? We write the meter thing before the decimal together, and same thing after decimal points for both the numbers, and finally in the answer also we write point and the meter, and this is what we are going to find out. And now we do a simple 4-digit subtraction starting from the rightmost position. 0 minus 5. Oops, we cannot do it because we know 5 is greater than 0. So we try to do a borrow. 0. 0 says, oops, I cannot give you anything because I am myself 0. Moves to the next position. 5, can you give me a 1? 5 says, sure, I can give you 1. So 5 becomes 4 and you come here. But remember, 5 is before the decimal point, but it doesn't matter. Think this problem you are solving just like 4-digit subtraction, assuming you write decimal points correctly and the digits after it. So this 0, but this itself is 0, so it tried to borrow from its another left neighbor. 5 became 4 and 1 came here. Now it is 10. It can actually give a 1 to this, so 10 became 9 and this 1 came here. Right? So now we can subtract 10 minus 5 is 5. Remember, this 10 after lending to this 0 became 9. So we should do 9 minus 6, 3. This 5 after lending a 1 to this 0 became 4. So we should do 4 minus 8. Oops, there is a problem because 8 is greater than 4. So we do simple, nothing but a borrow. 8 became 7. And 1 came here. So 14 minus 8 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. So the answer to this problem is 36.35 meter, or in other words 36 meter and 35 centimeter. Fine. So doing a subtraction of lengths using decimal points is very simple as long as you follow simple rules. Write both the numbers below each other, write decimal below decimal in the number as well as in the result. Ensure you have two digits after the decimal point because 1 meter is 100 centimeter. Ensure you write ones position below ones, tens position below tens for the number before decimal point, and write the units correctly, meter, meter, meter. And then you start doing from right to left to left to left and keep doing just single digit subtraction like this, like this, right? So that is all for now, children. Bye bye.